Welcome back to this presentation. Again, my name is Gilbert, and it is a real privilege and honor to help you understand today's presentation, which will be on aerobic respiration. And we'll be looking at respiration, focusing on aerobic respiration. Let me first of all start by setting the scene. Today's lesson will focus on aerobic respiration. Therefore, our lesson objective is one, to be able to define what we mean by aerobic respiration and explain respiration in terms of how it works in the human body. And by the end of the lesson, I would like you to be also able to explain the uses of energy in the body and the changes of energy use during exercise. Now let's start by looking at aerobic respiration. All living organisms, as you know, need a constant supply of energy in order to be able to carry out their life processes. This is because all life processes use energy. Glucose, therefore, is an important substance that contains stored chemical energy. When glucose reacts with oxygen, energy is released. This reaction is what we call aerobic respiration. It takes place continuously in plants and animals and in some microorganisms. Respiration is controlled by enzymes. Like other enzyme control reactions, it can be affected by pH and temperature. Aerobic respiration, therefore, is the process of releasing energy through the oxidation of glucose molecules. The word equation will be glucose plus oxygen, giving rise to carbon dioxide, water, and energy. The energy is transferred to small molecules called ATP. ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate, which cells use as an immediate source of energy. Respiration and the body. Now, it is important to note that respiration is not just one event that occurs by itself. It draws on other systems as well. For example, the respiratory system is closely connected to the breathing system, the digestive system, and also to the circulatory system. Using energy. Cells use the ATP produced during respiration to do work. This energy is used for movement, enabling muscles to contract. It is also used for thermal regulations in mammals and birds. That is how the heat content or the heat energy is maintained in animals, in mammals, and in birds. The energy produced is also used for biosynthesis, that is the building of new molecules, cells, and tissues. And it's also used for active transport, which entails moving molecules against a concentration gradient. Changes during exercise. Respiration during exercise. Now, during exercise, several changes occur. The heart rate increases, the rate and the depth of breathing increases. Do you know why that happens? Because the body needs more energy, so the heart will need to beat faster in order to pump blood around the body. The arteries supplying the muscles dilate, so this all happens during exercise. These changes increase blood flow to the muscles, which increases the supply of oxygen and glucose and removes carbon dioxide more quickly from the body. As these events occur, we want to now look at heart rate. The heart rate gives a measure of how healthy a person's heart is. But there are two other important measurements. One, cardiac output, is the volume of blood that is pumped by the heart each minute. Two, stroke volume. This is the volume of blood pumped with each heartbeat. Cardiac output, therefore, is equal to stroke volume times heart rate. If Andrew's resting heart rate is 70 beats per minute and his stroke volume is 60 mil, when he exercises, his heart rate increases to 140 beats per minute and his stroke volume increases to 120 mil. What is the increase in the cardiac output in liters per minute? Anyway, that is something for you to work out. Aerobic respiration uses oxygen and produces carbon dioxide. An increase in the rate of oxygen use and carbon dioxide production indicates an increase in the overall rate of respiration. Measuring the rate of oxygen consumption can give an estimate of the metabolic rate. This measure indicates how quickly the body is using energy from respiration. Respiratory quotient, RQ, is equal to the carbon dioxide produced divided by oxygen used. Let us quickly recap today's lesson. In today's lesson, we've established that energy is important in driving all the life processes of organisms. We've also established that respiration is a process by which glucose is burnt in oxygen to release energy, and also carbon dioxide is produced as a byproduct of respiration, as well as water. We've also established that in aerobic respiration, oxygen is used to burn glucose to produce carbon dioxide, water, and energy in the form of ATP. We've also established that during exercise, the heart rate increases as blood needs to be pumped to the muscles for activities to occur. So thank you again for listening to this presentation on aerobic respiration. I hope your understanding of respiration and its importance has now been consolidated. Till I come your way again, keep studying, keep learning biology, and keep investing in knowledge. Bye-bye.